Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be trying out a bunch of different high-end makeup products. I do have quite a bit of stuff to share with you and just some things to try out. So I'm super excited to get into it. There's a lot of face products. I have a couple eye products. I can't say this is going to be like a colorful look. I mean, I did do a nice blue look in my last video, and then before that I did a really pretty summer look that's kind of light and like just pretty. So we're just going to go ahead and get started and see what kind of makeup look we can come up with. I have two eyeshadow palettes. So I do have this Cargo eyeshadow palette. This is the You Had Me at Aloha eyeshadow palette. It reminds me a little bit of the new Kylie Take Me to Vacation eyeshadow palette. So I'll open it up for you so you can see. But that's like the color scheme right there. Very pretty. Don't mind my nails. And then we also have this Tarte High Performance Naturals Clay Play Face Shaping Palette, which this has pretty much all neutrals in it. Wow, this is a heavy duty palette. So that's the packaging, and then you open it up and here are the shades. So I do want to try this out because it does have bronzers in here as well and contour shades. I did pick up this Makeup Geek Kryptonite pigment, which is a really pretty green because I wanted to use green today. I even picked out this Pure Cosmetics eyeliner pencil in Hotline, which is a really pretty green. Maybe I'll do a green look. I wanted to play with this Cargo one, but I don't know if I want to play with it today. If I did play with it, I would do a purple look, and I'm just not feeling a purple look right now, and I need to stay away from blues. So I'll use this in another video. Let me know what kind of look you guys want to see with this palette. I'm just going to take this shade right here and put this all over my lid. Then next up, I'm going to take the shade Journey, which is this one right here, and I'm going to fluff this into my crease as my transition shade. By the way, there is a really nice mirror on this palette. This is a very pretty crease shade. Like, it's buildable, it's warm. Alright, now I'm going to take the shade Ember, which is this one over here, just a nice deeper warm tone color, and put that in my crease as well. Ooh, blends out really well. I was a little nervous, but that is really pretty. I was not expecting full-on, like, intense pigment with that product. Alright, this black is calling my name. Trying to figure out if I should do black first and then green, or green first and then black. Let's do black first. So I'm going to take the shade Onyx. This looks like a really intense deep matte black. I'm going to use this Laura Mercier brush that I got in a PR kit. This is probably not going to work out well, but we're going to see. Damn, that is black. I'm going to carve out. That is like a liner. That's incredible. I'm going to take a blending brush and just buff that out. I even use a pencil brush to do this, but I do not have a pencil brush that is clean enough for this job. Wow, that black is blending really well. It is now pigment time. I'm going to use the NYX glitter glue because once again I can't find another product. This is NYX glitter glue on my lids for the Makeup Geek pigment we're going to use. And again, this Makeup Geek pigment is in the shade Kryptonite, and I've never used this color, so hopefully this is like a pretty forest green that I'm kind of going for. I'm going to take a smaller brush like this. This is a blending brush from Urban Decay, and I'm going to go back into that black shade, and I'm just going to fluff this in the outer V because I don't really want that green there. God, this palette smells so much like hot chocolate. It's making me want some hot chocolate. I think we're having some technical difficulties. because of that glitter glue, this area is not wanting to blend out very well. Alright, so this is what the eyeshadow is looking like. I do think it's pretty. I think with this Tarte palette, you're just going to have to determine, do you want a very simple go-to palette for all of your mattes? You're going to have all your basic shades and contour shades, which is what they were going for with this palette. So it's just going to be up to you if you want it or not. I think it's really pretty, and I think the colors are really nice, but again, just like a basic palette. I mean, then again, if you have an all shimmer palette and you need some mattes to go along with it, this would be a good one. The reason why it's not blended so well in my creams is because it's because of the glitter glue, so don't judge me, okay? Now I'm going to use the Hourglass Voyer Waterproof Liquid Liner. It's a felt tip liner, +1 for that. See how it works. I like it. It's a really nice black liner, very pigmented. Okay, not bad. Very, very black. I still prefer the Ciate London one over this one, but it is a really nice liner. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to face, and then we'll move on and I will do my lashes and brows and all of that in just a little bit. So the first thing I'm gonna use is this Stila One Step Correct Skin Tone Correcting and Brightening Serum. I remember watching ShanXO like all the time back in the day use this product, and I was always fascinated by it because it looked like it really it looked like it really color corrected her skin. So I've always wanted to try it, and this is what it looks like. It just looks so pretty in the bottle, doesn't it? Like, how pretty is that? Let's move you in a little bit closer. All right. So again, this is just the corrector one. Wow, that looks so pretty. Look at how pretty that looks. Ooh, I love it. I think I put too much on my hand, but it kind of helped. Feels really good. It's like really cooling. So far not bad. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not normally a color corrector person. I just go for full coverage foundations, but this does feel really good on the skin, and it's drying pretty quickly. So far so good. I don't know about color correcting. I mean, I still see a lot of redness. Okay, so next up we have two different foundations. We have the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Long Wear Foundation. I can't talk today. And then also the Givenchy Matissimi Velvet. I don't know how to say this. So the only problem is I don't know what shade I'm in, and each one, these actually look like the same exact shade. I'm gonna go with the Laura Mercier one for now, and then when I get a little bit lighter, we'll go for this one. So again, this is the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Long Wear Foundation in the shade Golden. This is what we're going to be using today. Very excited. I don't think I've found a Laura Mercier foundation that actually works for my skin. It's always been more for like dry skin. I love the packaging of this. It's so sleek and pretty, and I just think it's gorgeous. And I'm going to go ahead and take a brush on one side, and if I hate it, we'll do a sponge. It's looking okay. I feel like this is not looking too sexy on my texture. I feel like this is a really nice color, has a lot of coverage. It is drying down to more of a like satin matte finish, but it's just, it's looking a little cakey. Like right in here, it's kind of bunching up just a little bit. It's kind of accentuating my texture over here as well. So I'm not 100%. We'll see how it looks after we set it with powder and everything, but I think the color is very nice. Okay, it's drying down like matte now. Just matte. There's really no glow in my opinion. I mean, there's a little bit, but it's very matte, and it has a little bit of tackiness to it, but it's more dried down to kind of like a powdery finish. Not too intense, but just a little bit, which might be why it's accentuating this a tiny bit more. And I didn't use a mattifying primer, thank God. I feel like if I used a mattifying primer with this, it would be pretty dry. We'll move on to concealer and see how it looks after we set with powder. So next up, I'm going to be trying the Bobbi Brown Instant Full Cover Concealer. I saw this on Sephora and I was like, yes, gotta have my hands on that. This is in the shade Sand. So that's what it looks like. I'm all for full coverage. You guys already know, so I'm gonna go ahead. That is a weird applicator. Look at this applicator. This applicator is like a rounded tip. See that? Isn't that weird? Like, it's not a doe foot, it's just round. Seems like a moussey formula. Ooh, I don't like this applicator. The hell are you doing with this applicator? No. This reminds me so much of that Sephora one before they changed up the applicators on it. Oh my god, this could be a really great concealer, but we're not gonna know because it's gonna take us 30 minutes to freaking do this. Yo, I'm not liking that applicator. That applicator sucks. Okay, I'm gonna go wet my sponge real quick. So this is a pretty moussey formula. I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out on this side of my face and just see what it looks like. I'm gonna be using this Flower Beauty sponge that just got huge. Take Daisy's hair off there. Blending out really, really well. Damn, that's looking cakey, girl. The reason why I think this is all looking, look, it's like starting to kind of break up right here. Do you guys see that? You see how it's kind of breaking up in this area? Just add a little bit more in the area where it's breaking up. This stupid applicator. And I'm just going to use a brush to blend it out. Let's see if a brush helps. No, not a fan. Seems so negative, but I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just trying to be real. It's just, it looks too cakey. I can't mess with it. So I'm just gonna put a concealer I like on top, just a little bit, the Naked Skin weightless one. I'm just gonna put this under my eyes and blend it out. This is a really nice like hydrating concealer that feels good on the skin. So I'm just gonna help this out a little bit. That Bobbi Brown one's just way too dry. I feel like the Naked Skin just looks so much better than this side. This side looks so caked. This side looks great. Okay, so now I'm gonna move on to set the face. I'm gonna use this Juice Beauty. It's definitely not booty. So to set the face, I'm going to be using this Juice Beauty, the Organic Solution Light Diffusing Dust in 14 Sand. Figured I would try this out for you guys. Saw some good reviews. Ooh. Where did this review go, honestly? No, that's not my shade, girl. That is not my shade. So yeah, we're not using that today. So instead, I'm gonna use the Kat Von D Lock-It Blotting Powder in the shade Medium. Heard good things about this, so I'm hoping I like it as well. That's what it looks like, very cool. Ooh, has a really nice big mirror and you get a sponge. I like that. This is the shade Medium, by the way. And I'm gonna set this. I'm not gonna bake today, especially since we already have a pretty matte foundation on. Powder's okay. Am I obsessed with it? Not necessarily. So I'm actually gonna go back into that Tarte palette and contour my face. So I'm going to use the shade Desert right here, which is a little bit more cool tone. I actually might mix these two because this one looks a little too cool tone, so I'm gonna just dabble into both of those and I'm gonna contour my face. These look super pigmented. Just using a Beach Cosmetics brush. Very pigmented. I like it. I don't think I'm feeling this foundation. I think it's a little too matte for me. I'm gonna go in and blend this out. I feel like not too impressed with the base right now. Oh god. I feel like the foundation and stuff is making it so hard to blend everything. I really like those contour shades though. They blend out so well. And now I'm going to go into this Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trio. I've been so excited to try this. This is the Peachy Love. This one just called my name and they are so gorgeous. I knew they would be. It is so pretty. You see that detail? Crazy. And then on the inside you do have a mirror and then your 3 peach tones, which I love. I think I'm going to mix like the first 2 right here, the matte ones. Ooh, pretty peach blush. I could see myself using this all the time because I love peachy blushes. Okay, I can't do this lip. Looks like I'm like circa 2009 Casey. You guys saw my high school, like how I did my makeup in high school video? That's how I feel right now. So Ciate came out with some new highlighters. They're the Glow 2 highlighters. The packaging on these and their new bronzers is so beautiful. So you have Moondust and Starburst. This is the packaging of them. Like how pretty is that? I love it. Ooh, that looks, we're gonna use this one. This one's my kind of color because I know this one in Moondust is a little bit more pinky. This one's more of like a golden color, and I have swatched these and they are intense. So let's see how they look on the face. Holy crap. It's definitely a golden highlight if you like gold highlights. Oh my god, so pretty. Let's just blend this out though. Okay, so I'm going to go apply some false lashes, do my brows because I don't have any false lash or brow newbies. So I'm going to do those and then I will be back to complete this look for you guys. Okay guys, we are back. Lashes are on. Don't mind some foundation I have over here and the glue is drying. I'm going to quickly go ahead and finish up my eyes. So I'm going to take this Pure Cosmetics Hotline eyeliner pencil. And it's just a really pretty green. I love greens on brown eyes. I feel like it just really makes them pop and look so brown and foresty. I just love it. It is one of those liners that like twists to sharpen when it's in the cap. It's very pretty though. So that's the color. I go back in with that Makeup Geek pigment and a pencil brush. And I'm just going to take some of that color and I'm going to buff out that line. So that's the green on the waterline and lower lash line. I think the eyeliner is pretty pigmented. I have tried Pure Cosmetics liners before and they didn't last a long time, but they weren't terrible. I also want to tell you guys that I did top this highlighter with the other shade of the Ciate highlighter. So I used Starburst on my cheeks first, which is more of that golden highlight. I just found that it was just a little too dark and I just wanted it to pop a little bit, so right on top I did add Moon Dust, which is definitely more of a pink highlight. Here you go, you can see the difference between the two. So Moon Dust, Starburst. So I just wanted a little extra pop, so I put that right here on the center. I also put it underneath my brow and in the inner corners. Also, I really quickly want to say the lashes that I'm wearing are Lily lashes. Now you guys know I love Lily lashes, but for some reason I've used Mykonos before, but these pair are like falling apart. Like when I went to take them off the plastic, they come with a little plastic thing like this. When I went to take them off, they were just like, all of the eyelashes were like falling out. I mean, they're so fluffy and full that there's enough there that you can't really tell, but so many lashes fell out. And it just, what that does is it lets me know that they're not going to be really reusable. They're not going to last that long. And I'm not rough for my lashes, so very surprised that so many of them fell out of this, but I figured I would let you guys know that. Now we're going to move on to lips. So I'm going to use this lipstick from Pretty Vulgar in the shade 05. Look at how pretty this packaging is. But I am going to quickly line my lips with a lip liner. This is a MAC lip liner in Edge to Edge. Bury them with a smile. Oh wait, no, this is in the shade 05 Prim and Proper. So that's the color. It is a little more pink than I thought it was going to be. I just need to add a little warmth to these lips. And this is Fuel by Urban Decay. Well, that was a little too much of a cool tone. Yeah, I'm just going to add a little bit of MAC Lip Glass in Myth on top. Okay guys, so this is a completed makeup look. I really hope you enjoy it. I hope you don't mind that I didn't change my top because this is so comfortable. I have to say, I do have a few products in here that I really liked, but this is probably the most disappointing like first impressions video that I've done, just because there was just quite a few things that went wrong. The three standout products that I will tell you is definitely this Tarte palette, the Clay Play. I love the bronzers in here. I love the eyeshadows. It's a really great basic all-around palette to have. I think it's great if you don't have too many palettes, but you want like one staple all matte palette and then you have another shimmer palette you want to pair with it. This would be awesome because even sometimes the palettes with shimmers and mattes don't have all of the shades that you need, like a brow bone highlight, you know, crease shade, or a deep matte black, and this has all of it and contour shades that are beautiful. So I love this palette. I'm definitely going to continue to use it. I think it's really useful and this will be awesome for traveling. Another product that I just really love is the Anastasia Blush Trio in Peachy Love. I love the shades in this. I think they're absolutely stunning. Highly recommend it, and the compact is just, It's so nice. I really, really like that. And then the last products that were like standout hits for me were these Ciate highlighters. They are really, really intense. It's a really great formula and they're really, really bright. I definitely think the product that disappointed me the most in this video was the Bobbi Brown Instant Full Coverage Concealer, just because the applicator sucked. I didn't like the formula. It just looks really dry. Even underneath my eyes right now, it just looks super dry and I'm not a fan. So this was unfortunately like the worst thing in the video. And then this wasn't too great. I'm still going to try it out with different primers and see how I like it. This is a very matte foundation that is just a little too dry for me right now. So despite these products being a little bit more on the disappointing side, I hope you guys still enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun filming it and testing out new products. It's like one of my favorite things to do. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe before you leave. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!